The altar burst into a storm of white fire. I fell backward, covering my eyes, waiting for pain. But instead of burning, the fire felt like memory. I saw flashes, villagers screaming in an ancient war, a chieftain holding the same glowing coin, then betrayal, death, fire, and silence. When I opened my eyes again, everything was gone. No altar. No shadow. Only silence. The manuscript was ash. The cave, still. Then I saw it. A single ancient coin, resting where the altar once stood. Its glow was faint but rhythmic, like a heartbeat. I picked it up. It was warm. Alive. And the moment I touched it, the whispers returned, this time inside my mind. You have begun what cannot be undone. The awakening 5 minutes. I stumbled out of the cave. The night had already surrendered to dawn. The sky bled orange and crimson, and the birds were silent, not one sound of life in that morning. But as I reached the village path, something strange began to happen. The trees leaned slightly toward me. The ground pulsed under my feet, thump, 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 matching the rhythm of the coin. And in the distance, I saw people standing, still. Eyes empty. Faces blank. Every villager's shadow pointed not away from the sun, but toward me. I froze. My breath hitched. The whispers in my mind merged into one sentence. Rupai has chosen. The coin in my hand burned suddenly, and when I looked down, the same glowing symbol from the altar was now seared into my palm. The villager's eyes began to glow faint silver, the same color as the shadow's eyes. I dropped the coin. But it didn't fall. It hovered. And as it spun slowly in midair, the same ancient voice spoke again. The greed that bound the first man now binds the last. The villagers stepped closer. Not running. Not attacking. Just moving, together, in eerie rhythm, chanting a single word, Rupai. Rupai, Rupai, ending 4 minutes. I backed away, heart pounding, breath shallow. The chanting grew louder. The sun dimmed. And for a moment, I felt the world shift, like reality itself was folding inward. Then, everything stopped. The villagers froze mid-step. The coin fell, hitting the ground with a metallic echo that sounded like a scream. And in the silence that followed, I heard the final whisper. You're the next bearer. The air grew still again. I picked up the coin, trembling, terrified, yet somehow, compelled. It no longer glowed. But deep within, I could feel it, a pulse syncing with my own heart. As I turned toward the path home, I realized I hadn't escaped the curse. I had become part of it. And the true story of Rupai had only just begun. Thunder in distance, fade to silence.